Hello and welcome to another episode from the water's edge. Today you catch up with us back fishing in the Thames Estuary, and I'm hooked in. I don't know if he's just come off. No, he's still on. I'm hooked into a rather angry Smooth Hound, I think. We're back out on board the Chinook III with Phil White, and we've got a lovely day for it. Sea's nice and calm, sun is shining, and the fish are just started to feed. So we'll see if we can get this first one in for you and give you a little look. The scent trail is really doing the business now. We've had a couple of chucks and you get that crab and that rag working, and it's drawing a few fish around the boat. But yeah, this feels quite a nice one, to be honest. Certainly putting up a good account for itself. We've got a good friend Dan on board today. He's never caught a Smooth Hound. We tried a few times off the beach with him, but he's out today, and we sort of thought it'd probably be his best chance. So he's on board as well. So that's one of the aims of today, is to try and catch him his first. So hopefully we'll do just that. Well, there we go. What a great start to the day. Cracking starry. I don't know what sort of weight, Phil. What do you reckon? He's got to be 5 or 6 pound, did you say? But you can see why they go so well. He's literally 100% pure muscle, and cracking fish. It's got to be probably one of my favourite sea fish, I think, whether that's off boat or beach. They're just absolutely great fun to catch. But hopefully that's the first of many for today. So what we'll do is we'll get him slipped back, get another bait in the water, and then yeah, see if we can't put it. Dan?
Yes, mate. Yeah.
Your first hound,
yes, mate.
Coming in. You going well?
Yes, mate. Yeah. Fighting very well.
They give you a good bite.
Yes,
they
mate.
Get them old muscles working, mate. I think probably pound for pound. I know you never caught one before, but they've got to be one of the hardest fighting fish
definitely.
we can get in our waters. Sound a bit out of breath.
That's only a little.
And it's only a little pup. Let me just see if I can. You guide him in. I'll probably be able to just hand this one in. I'll let you grab hold of that nice little starry for you.
Yes, mate.
Eased you in gently. You didn't want to catch the big one first off. But yeah, a couple of pound, mate. So it's your PB anyway.
Yes, mate. Yeah, definitely.
And hopefully the first of 1 or 2 more.
Yeah.
But cracking little fish. You see where they get all the power from. They've
So
got these
strong.
big fins here and this one here. But yeah,
Lovely fish.
mate. Nice one. I'll let you get him back.
Marvellous.
And, get another bait
Cheers.
ready.
Thank you very much.
Did it again, Dan?
Yes, mate.
Nice. Feel a little bit better,
Yeah.
or a little bit bigger. I know it's hard to judge sometimes. The way they go off don't seem to matter about the size, the bite they give you, and
This one definitely feels heavier.
yeah, it's good, healthy bend, mate.
Yeah.
Healthy bend.
Yeah,
We're not using particularly light gear either. You know, they're sort of 25-pound class boat rods. You know, 8 ounces of lead, and they still certainly hang on. It's coming up now. Yeah, that's a better one, mate.
fish, yeah.
DTD.
Indeed.
As soon as he catches that glimpse of light there, he's away again.
So much power. So strong.
They're great fun though, mate. You can see why people love catching them.
Yes, I can, definitely.
that's a your new PB anyway. I don't know what he goes, but what do you reckon, Phil?
Yeah, I think we're nearly 10 on that one, I think.
Not far off, is it? Cracking fish though, and that one you were
Bit of a run
good
around
work.
Certainly you can tell I had him on.
Yeah, that's lovely, mate. Lovely. Such pretty markings, especially when you get these starries there. You obviously know why they're called, all the little sort of speckled dots along the flank. And yeah, lovely, mate. Lovely. Well,
Chuffed.
there might be a bigger one or two out there yet for you. But we'll drop back in the water and get another crab ready.
Yes,
Good
indeed.
stuff, mate. Congratulations.
Brilliant. Cheers.
Well, just while we're out the water for a second, I'll just give you a little look at the tackle we're using. Once again, it's the same as what we have used before. We've been out of fill a few times now, and it's the same sort of equipment. We've got a 25-pound class boat rod here, fixed spool reel loaded with about 18 or 20-pound line, and that comes down. It's a really simple rig. Sometimes the simplest things are the best, and in this case that's certainly true. We've just got a zip slider on there, which is free running on the line. We've got a couple of little buffer beads just to protect the knot. We've got a big roll and swivel there just to stop twist. You know, the Smooth Hounds are twisting and turning in the tide. You don't want all your rig spinning up. 8 ounces of lead, we can hold with that quite comfortably. And then we've got a little clip there, and all that little clip enables us to do is when we get, you know, a Smooth Hound in the net, you can just simply unclip it from your swivel. You can take your lead and your rod out the way, and it's not going to be swinging about in a danger to anyone else on board. So that just clips on and off there. And then we come on to the trace, which is some real strong 50, 60, 70 pound even mono, because the Smooth Hound, they don't have teeth as such, but they have abrasive rubbing pads, and if you're messing about with light lines, you're just asking for trouble. That then comes down to a strong size 4 hook. Essential that you use strong, as I mentioned, strong tackle is what you need. You don't want to be messing around with these fish. They're hard fighting, and you know, they really test your tackle to limits, but that's what we're using. Very simple. Now on the hook here, you see we've got a bit of ragworm at the top, just for a bit of added extra scent and attraction in the water. And then the main bait, and the thing that's catching these hounds, is the hermit crab. Now this morning on our way out here, Phil has a little pot where he collects them, so we picked that up on the way, and we've got a nice healthy fresh supply of hermits that we can use. And simply bait it up, you thread the ragworm on as you would do normally, pop that over the knot on the hook, and then it's just a case of hooking the hermit. They have a lot of soft sort of fleshy bit at the top. You just thread that on like the worm, and then you come out between the two claws there, and that is a perfect Smooth Hound bait. And it's any sort of crab. I've never really used hermit from the beach, but yeah, any sort of crab. You got your peeler crab, the soft back, hard back, whatever. They just love getting on this ground, smashing them up, and yeah, that's what's hopefully going to do the business. So what we'll do is we'll get that sorted now. All we do is we just like to hook that on the wire of your grip lead, like so, just so when you cast out, if you've got other anglers on board, you haven't got this big long trace dangling, and you're not going to give someone a new ear piercing with this hook. But what we'll do is we'll get this one out there now. It's not, obviously it's not essential, you know, that you got to cast far, but what you like to do is just get it away from the boat, because obviously there's a certain amount of noise that is generated by the boat lapping, and it just enables us to create a really nice big scent trail around. So today we've got 6 rods out, and just by dotting them around far out, the scent of the crab and that ragworm gets working through the tide, and yeah, hopefully draws fish from all around. So we'll get that one out there now. I can probably just do that sitting down, but you see that lead there, steady flick. We're not up tiding today, we're just fishing as normal. Just let it have a little bit of line. You just want that lead to grip in, and And yeah, that's fishing nicely. So I'm going to sit down here now and watch this with eager anticipation. I mean, the bites earlier on, the bites were a little bit finicky. We were just waiting for that tide to pick up, but the last few bites are just completely, you know, smashed into that crab and had it away. And actually, you know, they'll you've really got to keep an eye on your rod, and we've just loosened off the drag a little bit because it's the same whether you're fishing from the boat or from the beach. These fish certainly do not mess around. They have it and they're gone.
Yes,
I was going to have the rod over the side. We're literally just sitting there having a cuppa, and the butt's lifted off the deck, and that's roared off. It's virtually taken line on the take. It looks a healthy bend, mate.
Feels quite heavy.
You had your Weetabix this morning.
I need to. Pound for pound, one of the hardest fighting fish I've caught.
That is going well, mate. That is going. We had a slightly quieter period. We're in between the tides. We're pretty much at low water, bottom of the ebb, and it's now started to run again. So we're now fishing the flood, and hopefully, as it starts to pick up, we'll get a few fish run through. But it's good going, mate. He's getting near now. You're getting a bit of line back.
Yeah.
Could be another PB.
Good fish, could be.
The third PB of the day, possibly.
Be.
Now, Dan, that is certainly the third PB of the day for you anyway. That's bigger than that last one, and that is a absolute cracker. Very, very, very lively, and it's crazy how hard that fought. That's fought as hard as it did in the water, out of the water.
Indeed it has.
But that is a
stunning fish.
yeah, and that's certainly a way to break your Smooth Hound duck anyway. But yeah, cracking fish.
Lovely fish.
Yeah. So we just take a little minute out of the fish and just to have a little catch up with Phil and sort of see how it's been going. Really, I must admit I've been really excited about today. You know, that's one of them things. The night before I sort of struggled to sleep, and I really love getting down here and, you know, getting out on the boat and, you know, and come targeting these Smooth Hound. And I've been keeping up to date with your Facebook page, and it looks like you've been enjoying some really good fishing so far.
Yeah, it has been really good, mate. Good season so far.
Yeah.
We've had some lovely hounds. That's been really good. Right in the middle of it now. Some
Yeah.
lovely fish, big, you know, double figure fish. Plenty of them as well. That's been really good.
That's good, mate. And in general, good spring, summer, and you've been
Yeah,
busy.
it's
and
been good. Yeah, fishing's good, and plenty of people want to go. So it's,
yeah,
that's
it's
been
good,
really
mate.
Yeah.
That we had a nice period of settled weather as well, and that's one thing you seem to guarantee when we come on board is the weather.
Not a bad office, is it?
No, it's not, mate. It's not. And already today we enjoyed some fine fishing. We had plenty of fish on board.
Yep.
I think Dan has broke his PB three
Yep,
times
yep.
already. You know, and I must admit, I said to him last night, I said, oh, you know, it's almost a certainty today that, you know, we come out with you and you
Yep.
produce the goods for him. So yeah, it's been a cracking day so far. So whereabouts are we at the moment? Phil, in like relation to sort of depth of water we've got and the grounds we're fishing, is this one of your favoured?
Yeah, it's one of our favourite spots here. That's we've got all the Maplin Sands over there, and the entrance to River Thames is just over there. So it's one of our favourite bits of ground. It's very popular ground. Weekend, there's a lot of boats around here. We all have our little hot spots here, and
all the
it's
little
a very
areas.
popular little bit
There's
of ground.
there's been plenty of fish to go around.
Oh,
anyway.
yeah.
There's been a few 2 or 3 boats out already fishing, and you keep up to date in contact with them, and
Yeah,
you
we
sort of
have.
all help
Yep.
each other out. And
Yeah, we're all in the same sort of area, and we're all in the same sort
Yeah.
of association, so we know each other. We keep in
Oh, that's
contact.
nice.
So
You-
as someone's getting a few fish, then we all know what's going on. And
Yeah.
yeah.
good stuff then, mate. Good stuff. I'm glad things have been going well for you. I'm
Yep.
eager to. I think we're going to have a freshen up now with the rods.
Okay. Yep.
And yeah, hopefully,
Keep that old
mate.
scent working,
Yeah,
and
fingers
hopefully
crossed.
get 1 or 2 more come through.
Yeah.
The tide's nice, right? Got nice steady run of tide in now, so.
Yeah. So what sort of depth have we got here then, mate? Just,
Yeah, we're in about 30 foot here.
Yeah.
We're always reasonably shallow up here. We fish normally up here on these big spring tides. Fairly shallow water, so you can hold bottom quite well, even though it's quite a strong tide.
Yeah.
nice and easy to hold bottom, and you want that nice run of tide that gets the fish feeding.
The Smooth Hound like
That's it. They like a
nice...
nice run of tide. You can also get them up here when it's slack as well. It's a nice bit of grounding for them. There's lots of food for the Smooth Hounds.
Yeah.
So
and I suppose
they're shallow water. They always fight well as well. They
yeah,
roar,
don't
there's
they?
only one way for them
I
to
think
go.
Dan's arms are still aching from them first couple. But as you say, there's lots of food. You're talking all sorts littered on the bottom, so it's not like it's not rough ground as such. It's just a mixture
It's
of
muddy ground, lots of the rock patches, and there's lots of food for the fish down there. So it's a very, very good bit of ground for these Smooth Hounds. They love it.
yeah, good stuff. Right, we'll talk to Smooth Hound. Let's see if we can get another one on camera for you.
Excellent.
Well, we're into another fish now, and he's pulling really, really well in this tide. Let's just guide him up. Just a little bit of weed on the line. There's certainly plenty of weight there anyway. Well, there we go. Another clean, fighting fit Thames Estuary Smooth Hound. But a hell of a fight, and that is a very, very pretty fish indeed. Well, are you in then, Dan?
Yes, mate.
Lucky last. Yeah, we were just saying we're probably we're pretty much about to get the rods in to pack away. We're losing the tide now, and the wind's picked up a little. I think we've got a weather front coming through, so we're going to try and get in and beat that. But it looks like we're going to be able to show you a fish before we sign off for the day. But
Don't feel
he's
too
going
bad.
well.
Yeah, you don't feel too bad.
Well, I think you broke your Smooth Hound duck in some style today, mate. Some style. You duffed me up as well, I think, mate. Let's have a look. Yeah, nice little one to end with. I'll probably, I'll be able to hand line him in, I reckon. Isn't he lightly hooked? Well, mate, not quite the monster to end it with, but another cracking Thames Estuary Smooth Hound, and yeah, it's a good few fish, mate, you had today.
Oh yes, mate. Yeah, brilliant.
You enjoyed it?
Yeah, had a fantastic day's fishing.
I hope you enjoyed watching it as much as we have being here filming it. I'd just like to say a big thanks, as always, to Phil for bringing us out here and putting us on the fish. And what we'll do is I'll pop the link up, details for Phil, just on the bottom of the screen here. So if you fancy a trip out, then I thoroughly recommend it, and I think you would know.
Yeah, I do too.
So, as always, thanks for watching, be lucky, and we'll see you again on the next one.